And the biggest dysfunction we've seen as we have interviewed and trained and coached thousands of real estate teams over the past 6 years is that most people, A, don't have a process, and B, the ones that do have a process focus on one of those 3 lead channels. They don't focus on all 3. And I'll share the same story I've shared in the past. And that was my first year in the business. My first full year was 2007. And out of the gate, I wanted to generate internet leads if I could. And I was one of the first agents to have a Facebook page because it required a university email address. I think I had to end with edu or something to be on Facebook. And so I created that back in 2006. And so I started using Facebook. I started doing YouTube videos. I started to get online. And I remember being in the office in 2007 and sharing with people, probably bragging in a gregarious way, that I was having a lot of success getting internet leads. And a lot of veteran agents that had 20 or 30 years in the business scoffed at me. And they're like, oh, you don't want to mess with that. You just want to work your sphere of influence. And I was like, my sphere of influence is still in college doing beer bongs. Like my sphere of influence isn't buying and selling $500,000 houses. So I need to find a different way. And for any agent that just moved to a new city, maybe they followed their significant other and now they're trying to make a real estate career. Where's your sphere of influence? Doesn't exist yet. So how, as a team leader, are we going to help those people to be successful? How, as a team leader, are we going to empower? Are we going to train and hold accountable these people to certain metrics surrounding their lead generation efforts? And everything, Ron, you shared, and Peter, what you shared as well is right. You have to have a system. You have to have a process. You have to know. And if it doesn't cost money, that's fine. But make sure that your agents know where to spend their time so they make the most amount of money in the least amount of time with the least amount of energy. And as a true leader, it's our responsibility to be able to provide them that. So